Coming up on Bake Angel today, I'm going to show you how to make the most amazing traditional lemonade with just 3 simple ingredients. Let's get started. Welcome back, bakers. We are in the midst of a hot summer here in Canada, so I wanted to share my favorite traditional lemonade recipe with you. You're going to need a handful of lemons, a cup of water, and a cup of white sugar, and that's it. We're going to start off by making a simple syrup, which is one of the key elements of the lemonade to make sure that you don't have any granules of sugar left in it when you're drinking it. You're going to start by adding 1 cup of white sugar and 1 cup of water to a small saucepan, and then we're going to heat it up over a medium heat. Now the purpose of this is just to warm that through so that the sugar will actually dissolve and you'll end up with a nice clear syrup. You can see here that just after a few minutes you can still see the granules of sugar, so we're going to leave it sit for a little bit longer. It takes a couple of minutes in total. Here you can see it's just starting to simmer, and that's usually the point where it is ready to go. So now I'm just going to do that spoon test again, give it a stir, and then you'll see it's a perfectly clear liquid now. Now if you want some top tips about sugar syrup, make sure you check out the recipe link in the description below as well. And now we're going to start with our juicing. So here's another top tip. You can see here I just rolled the lemon on the surface. Now that's actually going to loosen the juice from the pulp as well. And I have 2 handy gadgets that I use for juicing. This first one is kind of like a juice tap, and as you saw me do, you put it inside of the lemon and then you just squeeze the outside of it. So I find you tend to get a little more juice this way than using a traditional lemon juicer. But of course, it's up to you whatever method you want to use. You can also cut them in half and just squeeze it with your hand as well if you prefer. But both of these items that I'm using today, you can find on Amazon and most other stores, and I'll pop the links for both of these in the description below as well. So you can see with a traditional zester, you cut that lemon in half and then you just roll it back and forth on top of it, and that will get all of the juice out of that half. And then all of the seeds and any of the pulp from inside, they'll just stay in the top as well. And you will need to clean it off every so often because it will clog up a little bit, but it is a great way of getting juice from your lemons. So now I'm just going to speed this up and carry on. Now to get my 1 cup of lemon juice, I actually ended up using 5 lemons. You can see my lemons aren't that big, so if your lemons are larger and perhaps you have Meyer lemons, you may only need 3 or 4 of them. Next thing we're going to do is add that lemon juice to our sugar syrup. Perfect. You can see we've got a nice amount of liquid there, but that's not our lemonade done. This would actually be really sour if you drank this as it was. And a top tip for this recipe, if you like a lemonade that's on the sweeter side, you can add more sugar syrup to it. If you prefer it more on the sour side, you can just add more lemon juice or even add some slices of lemon into the juice once it's made. Now I've transferred this into a large mason jar that I have because we are actually going to chill this in the fridge for 30 minutes just to give it time to sort of meld together and create that lovely citrusy flavour. I'm adding 3 cups of water to it, and then I'm just going to pop it in my fridge as I said and let it chill for those 30 minutes. Now again, I've left room because sometimes my kids like it a little less sour, so I would just add some more water to dilute it. Now that that's done, let's do that pour and you can see what it looks like. And there you go, that is my perfect traditional lemonade recipe. How easy was that? Now this is the perfect drink that you're definitely going to want to make to cool down throughout the summer, and it is great to add alongside your picnics and just to enjoy throughout the day as well. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this quick video. Don't forget to check out the recipe link in the description below and the rest of my recipes on my channel. Thanks for watching and have a great summer.